everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have my first trimester survival kit, must-have pregnancy essentials. I kid you not, you guys, these products made my first trimester bearable. I love every single one of these products and I cannot wait to share them with you guys. Hopefully they will make your first trimester a lot easier as well. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Before we get started, I do want to address what's going on in this room. Beforehand, we did have a queen size mattress over here. And when we got our laundry set today, we got it delivered, we decided, okay, let's wash the sheets. Let's just wash everything to make sure that everything is, nice and clean. And when we go and take off the sheets off the mattress, we find mold on it. So we got rid of it. It's not the only mattress we got rid of. We also got rid of the crib mattress because that also had mold a couple of weeks ago. So we are trying to figure out what is going on in this room, specifically only in this room, that is causing a lot of things to get moldy and this room to smell as such. We've tried opening the windows. Yesterday at Lowe's, I bought like a little damp get rid or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but I'll put a picture up here. So hopefully that will help the situation because getting rid of 2 mattresses is not ideal. On the bright side, it does give us some more time and space to reconfigure this bedroom just because it is going to be a shared bedroom between Riley and her siblings. So it's going to be a nursery / toddler room. I have a few ideas of how I want to decorate. I do want to keep kind of like a nursery feel for the baby, but I also want it to have a toddler feel and utilize the postcards that my friend Luisa so graciously brought us from Paris, France last year when she was there. So I do want to put that up here. I also want to put up a couple of other wall decor pieces, definitely not near the crib because I don't want it to fall off and like hurt the baby, but I definitely want to put some here and definitely back there because most likely I will be filming in this setting just because it's much more comfortable and I want you guys to have something interesting in the background to see. But I'm probably going to bring in Riley's toys into here and probably throw away the ABC playmat because that thing drives me up the wall. I love it because it keeps her safe while playing, but just all the pieces drives me nuts. But yes, I'm probably gonna bring in her toys, get a toddler bed for her with rails because she sleeps like crazy. We get free beatings at night. She just flails her hands everywhere, her feet, and she'll wake up in the morning facing the other way or just her feet by Miguel and then her head by me. It's weird, but I think it's just like a toddler thing. We also might get maybe a changing table, maybe not a changing table, but like another dresser so that we can put the baby stuff there and have their clothes separate so that they don't intermingle or just get lost. So I have a lot of ideas that I want to do with this room, so I have to get down to it. I don't want to put too much stuff because I don't know how long we're going to be here for, and then just to take everything down is going to be a hassle. So yeah, that is what's going on with this room. But the stuff that has been helping me with my nausea and vomiting has definitely been the Unisom that the doctor prescribed and the paroxydoxine. I think I'm saying that right. But I take this in the mornings and in the afternoon 3 times a day. It's a half a tablet, so a tablet and a half a day. And I do use it with this pill splitter, not pill dispenser. I think in my couple of my videos I called it a pill splitter. I don't know what I was thinking, but it is a pill. Wow, it's a pill splitter, not a pill dispenser, Blanca. So yes, pregnancy brain and mom brain are just going crazy. But yes, I use these together so that I can have the half tablets, and then I take the Unisom at night just because the side effect is drowsiness and sleepiness. So that does help me a lot to go to sleep, because that's another thing that I've been battling as of lately is just going to sleep or waking up from sleep and then having a hard time just going back to it. There was one point where I was up for 2 hours straight, and by that point it was like already 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, the day has already begun. I can't go back to sleep. But yes, I take this, and I've noticed that when I don't take it the previous night, the next morning I'll wake up nauseous and wanting to throw up like today. I was making plátano frito and I was feeling nauseous, so I knocked on the door for Miguel to go and check on the plátanos while I went to throw up. So I definitely noticed that if you take it at night, this helps you out a lot and you don't wake up feeling nauseous. Other things that have helped me keep the nausea and vomiting at bay have been ginger ale, bread, crackers, and seltzered water. I would keep these items in the car, bedrooms, kitchen, living room, just because whenever it would hit, I would at least have something to just take the feeling away. It was horrible. And 99% of the time, they would take the nausea away. So definitely have those around. I do recommend getting the unsalted crackers, just because I did get the salted kind and they were really salty. I don't know if it's because the pregnancy has changed my taste buds or I just can no longer handle salty stuff, but it was just too salty for me, so I would just scrape off the salt and just have a plain cracker for that. But definitely have those items around. Also, snack more frequently. That has also been a key player in keeping the nausea at bay and also not vomiting. I've been snacking a lot more on fruits, vegetables. I've noticed that it's mostly vegetables and fruits that I'm eating a lot in this pregnancy, and not so much like meats, dairy. I cannot stand the smell of eggs. I can't eat cheese sticks anymore, and I love cheese sticks. The only dairy product, well actually no, the only two dairy products that I've been consuming has been yogurt and milk. Everything else is disgusting to me. So, but like I was saying, just snack more frequently and that's going to help keep the nausea at bay. Moving on to body oils. I have been using the Jason Vitamin E Skin Oil from Whole Foods and the Equate Moisture Care Cocoa Divine Body Oil Gel. I have mentioned this in previous video. I don't think the last one, but the one before that one. And as you guys can see, this bottle is almost out. I use it, I kid you not, 2 to 3 times a day because that's how itchy my stomach and abdominal area is. And once I put these two things on, it just takes it all away. I put this one first because I do want my skin to soak the vitamin E. It does help with diminishing the previous stretch marks I got from Riley's pregnancy. And then I put this on and all is good. I love these two products and I can't say enough good things about them. Also, water helps with your skin elasticity. And I'm just gonna put the disclaimer out there. If you're prone to getting stretch marks, you're just gonna get them because it's also genetics. My mom had them. She didn't have them as bad as me in her stomach. I think she had it in her thighs and breast, just where I previously had them before getting pregnant with Riley. And I didn't really mind those stretch marks at all. And then I got stretch marks in my stomach and I'm just like, oh, those I don't like. And I think it's okay to say that you don't like your stretch marks. I know some women feel kind of ashamed to say that they don't like them or that they're not proud of them, but it's okay for me. I just personally don't like my stretch marks in my stomach area, so I am doing everything that I can now to prevent from getting more, or at least getting those really bright red ones that are just no. But it's okay to not like your stretch marks, and it's okay to be proud of them too. You know, I just feel like whichever band or side that you fall on, it is okay to like them or not like them. With Riley's pregnancy, I do want to mention I did use the bio oil, and I also used the Burt's Bees, I think, body balm. Those are really good as well. I like the scent from the bio oil, and the Burt's Bees was more of like a lotion and not so much an oil consistency. I did like that the bio oil, it didn't transfer onto your clothes and it wasn't as sticky. And the Burt's Bees is just like a lotion, so you have to wait a little while for it to dry, but they are inexpensive as well. You can find them at Target, Ulta, Walmart, CVS, I believe Walgreens, any, you know, drugstore. You can definitely find all of these products as well, except for the Jason one. That one is from Whole Foods. As for pants, I'm not wearing any. I'm just wearing these Victoria's Secret leggings right here. I love how the belly band is really thick and it sits nicely on my belly. Doesn't make me feel any, you know, uncomfortable at all. And I love how they're thick enough that you don't see your hiney. because some leggings are transparent like that, but they're not thick enough where it's like hot. So I really do love these. And I also have another pair from Champions that I got a couple of years ago. So for pants, I'm just sticking to leggings because they're the most comfortable thing in the world for me right now. As for shoes, I recommend you guys to get flats, Sperry's, sneakers, sandals, just because when you're pregnant, you don't have the best balance and you tend to be a little bit more clumsy, fall a little easier. So just start wearing shoes like flats or sneakers because it'll just keep you closer to the ground. I love these shoes. These are from the Universal Thread brand at Target and I love them. I wore them last week and I kid you not, you guys, it's like walking on air. They were super, super comfortable and I didn't want to take them off. They're really cute on top of that. Like, come on. They kind of look like Sperry's or boater shoes. And I personally beforehand didn't like them, but now I'm really getting into them. And these are just cute, like I said. Really comfortable, super cushiony. They have other colors. I believe they have like a gold one with like a black pattern, black and white pattern. I think they also have kind of like an animal print one, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, the cream color. I did size half a size up. So these run true to size. But with pregnancy, sometimes your feet tend to swell towards the end. At least for me, it did. So I was just thinking, you know, in the future, I'm going to be wearing these. I would want to be comfortable. So I did size half a size up just because I knew my feet were going to swell. And then afterwards, I can still wear them because they're that cute and adorable. So definitely get you a pair of these. Or just like any open toe sandals. I've actually been wearing what I call Jesus sandals, and you just slip your feet right in and they have like the straps in the front and nothing on the back. Those are really comfortable as well. As for dresses, let's start with the one that I'm wearing right now. This one is from Kohl's. It's from their junior line. Don't judge me. But it's really nice. My sister got it for me and I believe it's a large or an extra large. I'm not too sure on the size. But as you can see, it is super, super stretchy and I love it. It's super comfortable and stylish because that's another thing. When you're pregnant, you want to look cute and stylish and fashionable. And sometimes maternity clothing, at least back in the day, they weren't that cute. Let's be honest. Come on. You've seen your mama's muumuus and they were not adorable at all. But now you can kind of style your pregnancy, your wardrobe, and you can look cute. So this I really love. This other dress right here, you guys might have seen it on my IG. And if you haven't, follow me on IG. I always leave the information down below in the description bar. But this is from the Universal Thread. This is a size medium, non-maternity. And as you guys can see from the picture, it is still big on me, super wide. So I really love that. And I have a feeling that I'm going to get a lot of use of it during this pregnancy. The only maternity dress that I have that I've mentioned on here is this one right here. It is a maxi dress. So I don't know. Maybe let me stand up a bit so you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see this. But this is what it looks like. And I got this from Motherhood Maternity. It's a size medium. And I really loved it. I loved it when I was wearing it for Riley's baby shower. That's what I got it for. And I felt really nice. It's very light and airy, which was so good because on the day of her baby shower, it was so humid. I wanted to rip my skin off. It was that hot and disgusting. But this dress really did help me, you know, stay somewhat cool that day. This other dress is also from Target, from their A New Day line, and I love it because the color is just amazing. I love cobalt blue, and the fact that the dress is wide, I love it because it's not going to be as constricting on my stomach, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of this dress. So I really love it. This is a size medium because I tried on the size large and it was like a tent on me. So I went with this medium just because I knew like further along I would get bigger and then the dress would start kind of like riding up in a sense. So I got that, and this one is $15. At least when I purchased it, it was $15. Oh no, not the last dress. The other maternity dress I got is from Motherhood Maternity as well, and this one is in a size large. This one I purchased it off of Macy's when they were having a sale. I actually looked in their sale sites because I got a gift card for $25 and I'm like, you know what, this one's going for $11. I want to get 2 of these. Realized I couldn't get 2 because of shipping. Shipping was like $10. So I got this one, but I was between getting a medium and a large. I couldn't tell what size was going to fit me, so I went with a large instead, just kind of like trying to play it safe. And when I tried it on, it was just a tad bit too wide on me. So hopefully, you know, in like the later part of my second trimester into my third trimester, it'll kind of look better on me. It's not that it looks horrible, it's just it's not as form-fitting. But I love it. It's a nice, you know, pink color. It's a size large, like I said, and I love it. It's really nice and stylish. And the last dress I got, I was debating heavily about getting this dress, and I mentioned it in my Target haul video a couple of videos ago. And it's this dress right here. It is a drop low, drop hem type of dress, and honestly, these types of dresses, like I said in that video, tend to not look that great on my figure, but I took the plunge and went not 1 size down, 2 sizes down, just because the large was big, it looked like a circus tent on me, and then the medium was still too big on me. So I went with this small one instead, and it looks perfect on me. I'm not even gonna lie, and I loved it. I couldn't get this dress out of my mind because I loved the print. I loved it, and I just couldn't get it out of my mind. You know what? I'm just gonna make it. I'm just gonna purchase it, and if the small is too big, I said to myself, I'll just return it. There's no big deal. But it all worked out in the end, and I really love this dress. In the back of it, it's like a lot, what is it? It hits lower than the front of it, so I love it. And this dress is from A New Day, and it was $24.99. I love it, you guys. Something that I forgot to mention earlier when I was talking about medications and such was this brace right here. I use it because I was diagnosed with carpal tunnel postpartum with Riley, and as soon as I confirmed this pregnancy, and all it does, it immobilizes your wrist and you can only move your fingers, as you can see. It has been a tremendous help, especially when I sleep at night, because I was waking up in the morning with my entire arm and fingers asleep. It was the most uncomfortable and unpleasant feeling to wake up to, so it has been a tremendous help with that. I sometimes do use it throughout the day because I have noticed that it will, you know, my hand will go numb when I'm holding a control in my hand or a phone or while I'm cooking. So sometimes I'll use it then, but it's mostly at night that I use it, and it's been great. I was prescribed this brace, but you can get it without a prescription. I would, however, recommend that you go and speak to your doctor because you may not have carpal tunnel or you may have something else. But if you are diagnosed with carpal tunnel and you are given this is great. Definitely use it. The last couple of things I do want to address here are rest, overexertion, and doing some self-care. Now, I can't stress enough how much you need to rest and do self-care because those things have been just utterly key in the first trimester. I've been taking a lot of naps. Like last night, I took a 2-hour nap. I told my husband I wasn't feeling too good and just decided to take a nap, and I ended up sleeping from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the night. So it did mess up my sleep a little bit, but my body needed to take a rest, and so I did. So definitely listen to your body, because if your body is telling you you need to sleep, then do so. Also, do some sort of self-care, whether it's writing in your journal or, you know, watching some TV show. Like sometimes I'll just watch Sex in the City or Criminal Minds. If it's making YouTube videos, then do that. Do anything that, you know, is going to make you feel good. Self-care doesn't necessarily have to be a skincare routine or makeup. It can be anything that will just help you relax and feel at ease and happy. And lastly, do not overexert yourself when you're pregnant. Your body is working overtime as it is. So you definitely don't want to be lifting heavy things. You don't want to be moving things that are too heavy. You definitely, don't want to be wearing heels like I mentioned earlier because you are more prone to accidents and falling. So definitely take it easy, not only in your first trimester, but throughout your pregnancy. And that is it for this video. I do hope that you find these survival tips and tricks helpful in your pregnancy, or especially in your first trimester. Do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so that you're notified anytime I post a new video. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!